What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleek back with another video, and today we're reacting to the social death of Gen Z. I do feel like nowadays everybody is more socially awkward, or they make things more weird than they really are or used to be. Going up to somebody, chatting with them for a few, getting to know them, and then getting the number was normal, I guess. But now it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know you. I'll give you my Instagram though. Yeah, never mind. But we're gonna see what this video is about. Before we do, go ahead and hit the subscription box below with the bell to the side for Noise Squad, and like this video because we is almost at 1K, 50 away. So go ahead and subscribe. That being said, let's see what this video is hitting for. Let go.
At my first job out of college, I remember being very confused about my working environment because despite being fully in the office every day, it felt like we were working remotely. Each morning, my bosses would just come in, walk past my desk, and lock themselves in their offices until it was time to go home. If they needed something from me, they'd just send me a meeting invite on the computer instead of just opening the door and walking 10 steps to talk to me. My boss had seen my face more through a webcam than she ever did in person. And my desk was right outside her door. I honestly had a better relationship with the custodians than I did with my coworkers, and they didn't even speak English. I think for our generation, a lot of us find ourselves in a similar position, whether it be at work, school, or any other setting. You want to reach out and connect with the people around you, but sometimes the environment makes it hard to do so, even when they're sitting right next to you. Being Gen Z kind of feels like living on an island sometimes. The internet makes the world more connected than ever, but we're becoming increasingly distant from the people right next to us. We have close relationships with people.
Like, bro, it got to the point where even in like when I was in the military, like talking, people are texting while being in the same room. That's one. You know what I'm saying? Going, like I said earlier, going up to people and getting to know them and then getting the info to continue to get to know them is weird. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is more like about the aesthetic nowadays. You feel me? People think they're being watched and have all this attention and options and stuff like that. It's kind of fucking up the mental. I think we need to like reconnect somehow, some way. Put the phones down, gang. Hey, put the phones down, bro. It's that damn phone. No cap.
Neighbor's first name. And I don't think this is just a problem for introverted or socially awkward people either. Between contactless deliveries and the lack of community spaces, it feels like the world is forcing us apart. As our communities start to fade away, so does our ability to connect with each other in meaningful ways. So we're left with a generation of young people who have so many holdups about meeting someone new. And speaking of holding things up, how about your pants? Are they held up? Because today's video is sponsored by Anson Belt & Buckle. Anson Belt & Buckle is a family-run company that has completely reinvented the way we do belts. Have you ever had a belt that was a little too big and you had to poke holes in the leather strap to make it fit? Or maybe one that was a little too small? Well, Anson has solved that problem with their micro-adjustable track system. So whether you like to eat good or you got a small waist with a pretty face, your belt fits perfectly every time. In their box set, you get 3 buckles and 3 straps.
Oh, L snipe. I wasn't even paying attention, game. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Get your money though. You feel me?
Yo, bro, let me copy your homework. Bro, I didn't do mine either. Yo, we're cooked. Yo. Hey. Look who finally decided to show up. You said you were getting on an hour ago. Hey, we got the full squad tonight. Yo, somebody send me an invite. Yeah, I got you after this game, bro.
The person coming in an hour late is me. I ain't gonna lie. It is definitely me. When it comes to the Discord and shit like that, sometimes my friends, they be hitting me like when I'm about to take a nap or I'm in the middle of taking a nap and I really be tired, bro, to the point where I don't feel like sitting up, getting up and sitting in this computer right away. I'm sorry, but hey, it is what it is. I have a lot of DMs that look like this for real. It's sad, but it's like, damn, son. I mean, that's what's gonna happen when you get older. You feel me? It's gonna happen. You can't fight it. But damn, son.
Graduation. We really made it. Yeah. What now? Is this the end of our friendship? Nah, bro. No matter where life takes us, we'll always be bros. Yeah. Always. Hey. You okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking about something. Your friends? It was always me and the boys, but now it's just me.
This is me. This is me venting to my coworker. I'm like, man, I remember the times when me and my niggas we used to chill damn near once a week, every single week, right? Now I see these niggas every 3, 4, 5 months, gang. They all got girlfriends and shit. I'm the only single one. Well, I'm one of the only single ones. And it's like, bro, the girlfriends get all the time. They see them niggas every single day, and I see my niggas every other week. No, every other month, my bad. Every other 2 months. How about that? If lucky. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. And it's like, damn, nigga. Why every time when y'all get a girl, y'all don't come around as often? But then as soon as y'all single, now it's like, yo, what's the mode? What's the vibe? What y'all trying to get into? Nah, nigga. I ain't trying to get into nothing. Nah.
I guess I'm just still holding on. Well, everyone's busy with life now, but I'm sure that if you ever need something, they'll be there.
I'm weak.
I think one of the biggest issues for our generation is that people treat a lack of community as a personal failure. If you're someone who's struggling to connect with others, you're a loser. So it makes reaching out to make friends feel like a humiliation ritual. You get judged for not having a community, even while you're actively seeking it out. But being alone isn't always because you're some kind of shut-in. What I think is more common is that people once had a community, but then life happens. You graduate from school, you move to a new city, or you just grow apart.
Hey, you know they say that like you have the most friends in high school. That's the most people you're gonna be around. After that, it goes downhill, gang. Your social is your what's the word? Like as far as who you're around, that's gonna be like the most. It's probably at its peak when you're in high school. Then once you get into college, everybody's separating, going to different universities and job fields and all that, doing their own thing, moving out of town and all that. Getting wrong. And it's like everybody don't have the same time as they used to because now you're working. Now they got schedules, fixed schedules and all that. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's schedule is the same. Y'all got to work around. Sometimes y'all can't work around. Sometimes people are too busy. It get like that. It gets lonely.
People, as life takes
They say you get lonely when you get money, nigga. Nah, you get lonely when you get older, nigga. Damn. It get crazy in that motherfucker. Okay.
you in different directions. These are very normal things that happen to everyone. And sometimes you don't always get the opportunity to meet new people to start building a new community. People assume that if you're not someone who likes going out to bars or parties, you're automatically an introvert or someone who doesn't desire connection. But this isn't always true. Sometimes it's the environment that matters. I didn't drink until I was 21. So when I got to college, being the only sober person in a room full of drunk people wasn't very fun. And I didn't have a fake ID, so I was on the bench.
See, my first time drinking was when I first got to Japan. They do this thing where all the new joints get taken out of town and your unit basically like gets you lit. Now the drinking age over there is 20. All right. I got there around March. My birthday's in April. So I had a little, you know what I'm saying? A little pregame to the pregame. You know what I mean?
On the nights, everyone went out to bars too. But what
I
do you
ain't
do when
get
that's what
trashed
everyone
though.
else is doing? It can be a very isolating feeling. Because of this, I remember telling one of my friends that I was feeling really lonely at school. But a few months later, when he came to visit me, things were different. Even on just the short walk from my dorm to the dining hall, we kept getting stopped by people wanting to talk to me. Eventually, my friend goes, "Bro, I thought you said you were feeling lonely." And I was. But then I found places I actually enjoyed spending time in. I joined student government, started playing flag football, got a job on campus. I was even an orientation leader at one point. So I'm actually a really outgoing person. I just don't really care for parties. And that's not to say that introverts don't still exist. I'm saying that sometimes it's not about you, but rather being in an environment actually meant for connecting with people. And the idea of
My thing is, bro, like with me, like I just said, like I started like going out for real at 19, bro. From 19 to 23, that was all I was doing frequently. So by 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, nigga, I'm already like over this shit. Like, bro, I'm noticing shit now. I'm noticing that when you go into the club, they over here talking about, hey, if you want a table, it's gonna be a $700 spending limit. That's the minimum. I mean, the bottles, look at the bottle package. You go to the liquor store, you get a bottle of Henny for $40. You get the big bottle for 60, maybe 70 at most, right? You go to the club, 3-4 times that, gang. Like, what, nigga? A little bottle of Don Julio that you go and you get for $30. Bow. Yeah, right here, right? That same bottle is $260, gang. Why? It come with a bucket of ice. That's the most to come with, for real. Like, what? Nigga, this shit is crazy, gang. Damn.
Lack of community being a personal failure extends to our attitudes about dating as well. Speaking as a guy, some people have the idea that a lack of dating or sexual experience means that something is wrong with you. Like you're hiding some kind of dark secret that has made women avoid you for some reason. But again, that's not really always the case. There's plenty of other factors driving men and women apart that don't have to do with us as people. I made 2 whole ass videos about it. It kind of reminds me of how jobs require you to have experience, but also won't hire you so you can get experience.
Bro, that's facts.
It's important for us to call out harmful examples of bad dudes being bad dudes. But I think for our generation, we don't always talk about the underlying misogyny behind it. So sometimes it feels more like an attack on male vulnerability rather than sexism. And I think no matter who you are, having your own insecurities weaponized against you isn't very cool. And before people misunderstand, this isn't me blaming women for the difficulties we face in connecting with each other. I'm just offering my perspective on one part of the issue. So please, delete your hate comment. But on the subject of being vulnerable, as Gen Z guys, we also need to take more responsibility for our issues as well. A lot of dudes want a woman to care about them, but women are also busy caring about themselves. So if we want people to take the issues men face more seriously, we have to start by treating them more seriously.
This nigga's in this, you got a Nike tech on, gang. I just realized that. It made this nigga tell YN.
Benching 225 is not a substitute for therapy. Everyone's got their own problems to worry about. People do care about how you feel, but you need to unpack your own baggage before expecting someone else to carry it. On top of all of this, there just aren't that many places to hang out anymore, especially if you don't live near a major city, and the economic conditions aren't making it.
Bro, I can quickly find shit to do in the city compared to Jersey, for real. Like in like lower Manhattan, bro, there's nothing but endless bars and cafes and brunch spots that you can go to. You got to drive all the way out the way just for that in Jersey, bro. And it's
easier
annoying.
Either. Everything costs money and it's getting even more expensive. All while our generation is still struggling to find jobs and long-term financial stability. And what are we even gonna do out there once we get there? And bro, you gotta think about how many baddies are gonna be out there too. You're not even gonna talk to them anymore.
Don't even get me started on that, bro.
All right, bro, hold up. Talk to a girl a day in your life. Yo, why did you add me to a group chat called Japan Trip 2026? Think about it, bro. Wouldn't it be so lit if we just went to Japan? Bro,
yeah,
every summer
if it make it out the group chat
trip and it never works out. Okay, but this year is gonna be different. Right, bro? This morning I had to cut my toothpaste open to get the rest out. And you're in my face talking about a Japan trip. Bro, it's not even that bad. I watched a TikTok that said you just need a passport, Google Translate, okay, and about $4,000.
Money to $4,000 is probably only gonna get you 2 tickets, gang. Cause the last time I came home from Japan, bro, that shit was at least $1,800 to $2,000. My orders for me to come back from Japan to my new duty station in Cali, that shit was $1,600. So shit is crazy.
Hello? He said he'll think about it. Gen Z has gotten to the point where it feels like we're almost afraid of each other, even online. My community recently started a Minecraft server, and some people spawned in and immediately went to live away from everyone else. Like, things are so bad that we can't even live next to each other.
But when you got videos or creators like Danny Bobes or whatever the fuck his name is, creating havoc and shit like that in the servers, nigga, I'd rather live by myself too. I ain't even gonna hold you, gang. You got people over here abusing the moderator, you know what I'm saying? Just messing with you and all that. I'd rather just keep my gold plated armor, not my gold plated armor. God damn, it's been that long. Sheesh, my diamond plated armor and all that to myself. All my diamonds are my diamonds, not your diamonds. They're my diamonds. Chill.
We've become a generation that has normalized a bunch of weird antisocial behavior. So much so that being antisocial has become a personality trait for some people. Every few months, we get a new buzzword. A few months ago, everything was performative. But now, the new word is LARP, live action role playing, which basically just means pretending to be something you're not. Instead of performing, you're role playing, but not in a cool way like being a wizard or something. More so in a corny and inauthentic way. It's fine to be a person who keeps a small circle, but there's a certain type of person who's antisocial and wants to make sure everyone knows it. Man, I'm kind of hungry. You guys want to go get something to eat? Yeah, that sounds good. What about you, bro? Nah, I'm gonna go home. Oh, you're not hungry? Nah, you guys got that. All right. Hey, do you know where the library is? Sorry, I keep getting lost. Do I look like I know where the library is? Oh, sorry, I was just looking for some help. Yeah, well, ask somebody else next time.
Damn.
Sheesh, dude, it was just a question. Yo, bro, we're about to hop on and we need a fourth. Want to play with us? Nah, I'm good. Barely know those dudes anyway. What do you mean? We hang out with these guys all the time. You hang out with those guys. I'd rather not be bothered with people. I think
this is how I am when my coworker invites me to go hang out with other coworkers, nigga. I don't fuck with those niggas. Those are your friends. They're not my friends. I wasn't invited. You was invited. So if you was invited and I was invited, then I wasn't invited and I am not going. Simple. You cool with them. They're not my friends. They're your friends. Then I don't trust them. That's one. Two, they're older than me. Y'all are all old as hell. Y'all 35 plus, gang. What I look like, gang. This is going to be boring. I mean, ain't nothing exciting hanging out with y'all. I am not there yet, and I'm taking my time to get there, gang. So enjoy your time. Enjoy your time.
People just want to be your friend, bro. Nobody's forcing you. Yeah, but you don't have to be friends with everybody. All right, man. I'll go ask someone else. Later, bro. Yo, does your boy hate me or something? He's always super cold towards me. Nah, he's like that with everybody. Just try not to take it personally. A lot of people have the mentality that everyone is out to get them. People act nonchalant while also taking everything super personally. So people are approaching their relationships with a risk-averse mindset. We're doing damage control before we even get to know someone. It's why a lot of dating advice nowadays is always some kind of insurance policy against your partner. Everyone wants to have the upper hand against the people they're supposed to care about. It's valid to not want to be taken advantage of in your relationships, but people are so caught up in the idea of someone taking from them that they never learn how to give in the first place. A lot of Gen Z relationships have turned into court, where we demand evidence that our own friends are not here to harm us. We view all of our relationships as transactional, and we demand that people pay the price for our company. But at the same time, there's also this mentality where people feel like they don't owe anyone anything. And many people will use therapy language like boundaries and mental health.
Bro, I hate that, bro. Everybody be trying to diagnose everybody, bro. And it's like, damn, nigga. If I show any lick of pride, I'm conceited and self-absorbed. If I refuse to be wrong in a situation I know I'm right in, and I don't feel bad about how you feel about me explaining myself and knowing that I'm right, and you feel some type of way that you're wrong, but don't want to say it. So now you're going to call me a narcissist and stuff like that. And I'm gaslighting you into thinking that, it's just, it's just too much, man. Like, not everybody is what you call it, qualified to even use the terms that they be using nowadays, bro. Everything is flexible. These words and definitions and terms and all that shit is now flexible, bro. Where like now these girls is saying anything is grape. It's crazy, bro. It's like I'm not even gonna get into that, but yeah, it's getting bad, bro.
Cruelty they show their own friends. Many people put their friendships on trial in the name of protecting their peace, silently testing their friends instead of communicating how they feel. And this is a great way to self-sabotage all of your relationships. Hey, are we good? I was trying to text you and I saw you block me on everything. I'm fine. Just cutting out all the fake people in my life.
That's
What?
crazy.
We've been friends for years. How am I fake? Well, I stopped texting everyone first to see who really cares about me. And you didn't hit me up all week. So clearly you hate me. Oh, I'm sorry. I've just been busy, so I haven't been on my phone much. We could have just talked about it instead of blocking me, though. Oh, so now it's all my fault? No, that's not what I'm... It only takes 2 seconds to send a text. Yeah, but I have other people in my life. Don't you feel like you're being just a bit unreasonable? So just asking for basic communication is unreasonable? Again, not what I said. Yeah, you're staying blocked. Don't
Wow.
need any more fake people in my life.
Yeah, everybody just swear that they...
People don't like to talk about how they feel, and that's one of the biggest things holding us back.
Listen, you can't force anybody to fuck with you, bro. If somebody's acting like that towards you and don't give you an explanation, they don't owe you an explanation, and you don't owe them your energy anymore. You know what I'm saying? People like to act like they're more important than they really are. Sure, it's your life. You the main character of your life, but that don't mean that you the main character of my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Like, I don't like that, bro. Like, so if somebody's they acting a little iffy towards you, you feel me? There's only so many times that you can try to work it out before you're like, all right, I'm gonna just throw in the towel. Nigga. If you don't want to talk, that's cool. When you want to talk, you'll talk to me, and I'll see how I feel about responding back at that time. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't want to mess with you, just let them be. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to chase or force anybody to fuck with you, King. Like, it's not that deep.
When dealing with relationships, emotions can run high sometimes, especially if you're a sensitive person. And as a sensitive person myself, I say this with love. But you can't be a sensitive person who doesn't like to communicate. Your life will be miserable. You're gonna think everyone hates you, and you're gonna ruin all of your relationships. One thing I notice a lot of people do is they love to give you a non-answer when you ask them to express themselves. You could tell them, hey, I care about you a lot, and I really appreciate our friendship. Do you feel the same way towards me? And they'll say something like, if I didn't care about you, I wouldn't talk to you. But that's not a very kind way to say it. So many of us want to feel close to someone
like a brother
without
to me,
allowing
man.
other people to feel
Thanks.
close to us. Sure, that allows you to protect yourself and your feelings, but it's also not very fair and can sometimes make people feel like we don't value them. The truth is that if you want someone to know how you feel, you have to tell them. And it doesn't always have to be with words. All right, things are going well with this girl, so I should probably try calling her. But what do I even say? I don't want her to think I'm bothering her. Hey, how's your grandma? Nah, grandma's in the hospital. She might not want to talk about that. Yo, how's it going? Nah, she's gonna think I'm being dry. What do I do?
Chainsaw guy is crazy.
Hello? Hey, just wanted to call you. Oh, sure. What's up? You need something? No, just wanted to talk. What for? I don't know. Just because?
You know, this funny because I be that type of person where like one of my homeboys will hit me up out of nowhere, and it's not common as far as everybody else to just check up on me genuinely unless they call in because they need something. So whenever he called, he'd be like, "Yo," I'm like, "What's good, bro?" He's like, "Nah, man, how you been?" I'm like, "Nah, I've been all right. What about you?" He's like, "Yeah, I've been doing all right." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "All right, so what's up?" I'm like, he's like, "What you mean?" I'm like, you need something? He's like, "Nah, man, I'm just checking up on you." I'm like, "Oh, my bad." I mean, sometimes you only get hit us when people need something. And that just like, that's how it is nowadays, bro. It's just crazy. But hey, shout out to the people who are actually genuine in the world.
Doing something. But sure, I can talk. Just because.
Yeah.
Gen Z constantly complains about being lonely while also closing themselves off from opportunities to get to know someone. Because in our generation, how dare someone try to be your friend? Someone trying to strike up a conversation is seen as invasive. Someone asking to hang out with you is seen as intrusive. And someone having the audacity to find you attractive is seen as offensive. Friends shouldn't treat each other like they hate each other. Confrontations don't always have to be hostile. And enforcing your boundaries doesn't have to come with being mean. The cost of community is sometimes allowing people you care about to inconvenience you a little bit. The world we live in now makes connecting with each other hard enough already. We make it harder on ourselves by pretending that we're better off alone. A lot of our Gen Z loneliness is unfortunately self-inflicted. Not everyone needs to be a social butterfly, but at the same time, we should probably open ourselves up a bit more to people who care.
Probably should. Stop being a dickhead to those who are being genuine. Not everybody has evil intentions. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's giving you a tip at the gym, helping you out at the register, you feel me? Opening the door for you, picking up something that you dropped, even saying hello. Why we all gotta be stuck up? Like, come on, gang. Not everybody's it's not everybody's out to get you. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna cut it short. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Suburban Will.
that comes,
you know what I'm saying? With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all comment down below y'all thoughts. Leave a like and hit the subscription box below with the bell to the side for notice squad, because we is almost at 1K 50 away. So let's get there. With that being said, we is locked in. Let's get it.